Tragedy and despair have struck central Texas. A young college student named Maria Flores has seemingly vanished without a trace. She was last seen near the town of Newt more than 2 weeks ago, but with no physical evidence, the investigation has stalled. With few leads and even less hope, Maria's younger sister Ana Flores and a group of her closest friends set out to find their missing loved one. But any grief or sadness caused by Maria's disappearance would pale in comparison to the agony and despair they would soon discover. What awaited this group of youths was a nightmare beyond belief. The events surrounding Maria's disappearance would be just one of the many bizarre crimes later known as the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Good Saturday afternoon, fellow grave crawlers. Welcome to ZTV. I am Paiper Zombie, your host with you as always. And on today's episode of ZTV Games, we are getting back into the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And today, our focus is finally going to be on Sissy. Yes, we are finally going to be focusing on her because they have finally fixed her. She had as I said before, she had a bug with one of her talents where she's only supposed to get one poison attack with this talent, but it was causing all of her attacks to have the poison attack permanently. Like once she got it, bam, it was there and it never went away. That wouldn't have been a bad thing if it weren't for the fact that she has another ability that when it stacks on top of that, anyone who's poisoned is slowed. The bad news is that talent stacks with itself. So the more times a person gets hit with poison, then the slower they get. So that means that the more they stay in a poison cloud, the weaker they're supposed to get. So, but it bugged her. So literally, if she hit you a couple of times, you were like slug slow and you couldn't get away from her. But now she's fixed. And now it is time to take a look at the first lady of the family. So as you can see, I've already gotten her up to 10. I took Face's points and gave her some. It still got 36 left. So those are going to go back to Face for when we get back into him. But right now, those are just floating around. But Sissy? No, not you. But alright, Sissy, what you want to do with her is, initially, because of her bug, that bug talent, everybody thought that you would play Sissy like you play Hitchhiker. In that he's a chaser. Remember how we talked about chasers and seekers? Seeker, chaser. This one is a chaser, but he is also what you call a blocker. And a blocker is somebody who can take and deny access to areas. So this is what he does when he goes around destroying the little crawl spaces and then destroying the objects. That's what his whole thing is. So blocker, chaser, seeker. Now he's got a little bit of blocker in him too in his padlocks. But the bad news is that once one of those padlocks is gone, it's gone. And so once they're all gone, you lose that whole utility for the rest of the match. So you have to fall into true seeker mode at that point and use your ears. He's a chaser, less of a blocker. He's just meant to, once he gets on you, he can stay on you. Now, he's also got his traps. And we'll get into more talks about his traps as we talk about Sissy. So Sissy is meant to be a chaser blocker. So is she like him? Well, not quite. her being built like him, she can't destroy barricades and she can't kick them in like the cook can. But she can crawl through them, and she can also shimmy through any space he can go through, the hitchhiker, she can go through it too. So she's got Chaser in her, but the way that she's built, that's not her strong suit. Where she comes in as a blocker is her poison ability. And level 1, blows clouds of poison in the path of victims to block their path or lace useful items. So, when you blow it out as a cloud, then that cloud sits there for about, you can get it to sit there for about a good minute if you talent right for it. And anybody who runs into that is affected by poison for 12 seconds. So this is where if you have an ability that's called rubber legs, it'll slow that person by a certain percentage. And so it makes them not want to run back through that cloud, because if they run back through that cloud, they're going to get another dose of rubber legs, and then they're going to really get jacked up fast. So this is her main ability. So she also uses this to lace items. So here's where her blocker ability comes in at. What you're meant to do with her is take and deny access to objectives. So if with Hitchhiker we were trapping the objectives, like how you trap the fuse box, how you trap the air pressure valve machine, you know, how you trap certain exits, you're trapping the objectives. With her, you are trapping the items that are needed for the objectives. We never even got to cover that. But yes, there are items that are needed to operate that steam pump and that fuse box. And they're all around the map. Just never paid attention to them because that wasn't the priority. But with her, it is. So there's fuses. And there's valve handles. So what you can do is you go and you poison those, so that anybody who touches them gets poisoned. Now, it's been said that she has a talent in her skill tree called Dinner Bell. And you know we ran that with Hitchhiker. And what that does is let him see if a victim is caught in his traps. Now, it's true that other family members get that ability. Like, I think it's a random... Is it a random one for him? Let's see. No, it's not one for him. So I think he's one of the only ones who doesn't get it. Whoops. I think he's one of the only ones who doesn't get it, but most everybody else gets that one. Okay, but back to the point. Dinner Bell can be got by Hitchhiker, and I think it could also be gotten by Cook. But for Cook, it's what you call random. And on your skill trees, you'll have talents that look like question marks. Like this. It'll just say random perk. Now you have no idea what it's going to give you. It'll give you one of your pool of random perks. So these are there are certain perks that are going to appear in your tree. If they appear as available in your tree, they will not be a random perk. And then none of your unique perks can ever be a random perk. So it requires you to kind of look at your skill tree and see which is which. But you always know that these that say unique will never be one. So let's see. So she has Dinner Bell, which victims caught in traps will be highlighted and your maximum stamina is increased by 20 points for 15 seconds. My hitchhiker runs this. Now the question is, with her, does this mean things that she poisons, that she gets a warning? Now I spec myself out to see if it did work, but the bad news was that I don't know if it did or didn't. So what I want to do is I'm actually going to respec, show you the skill trees for once, and then explain why I'm getting what I'm getting. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to see if Dinner Bell really works. This is going to really ruin my shuffle, but that's okay. It's all good. All right, so to respec, it costs nothing. You get all your points back, but you lose all the talents that you have. Now, the cool thing is that you do not lose the level that they're at. So if you get them back again, then they'll be at whatever level you had them at, including the random perks you can get. So that's a good thing. So here we go. This is Universal Donor. This is actually pretty good. This is a blood ability. These are for people who run blood specs, and it has to do with blood collection and like gathering blood from certain things. So this increases how much bucket that you get from blood, how much blood that you get from the buckets. So Sissy doesn't really need this because, as you can see, her blood harvesting is the highest out of all the family members' base. It's even higher than the cook. So her secondary thing is supposed to be blood harvesting. So if you take this, like, it really drives your blood harvesting through the roof. So I haven't played a blood spec with her. We can try it. So that's taking a talent. So that took some of my points. And then these are attribute points. You use attribute points down here in these abilities: savagery, blood harvesting, and endurance. As you can see, her savagery is stank. She can't damage anything. So that's something to be looked at, to be buffed up. Her endurance is okay, but she's not going to be chasing nothing long before she's going to be wheezing and in need of water and some oxygen. So that's another stat to take up. I'll start with endurance first, and then we'll work on savagery. So we'll take our points. And this might take a minute because sometimes you got to get unique things. Now this is a grandpa talent, and you could tell that it's a grandpa talent because of the way it's shaped and the way it looks. Exterior alarms. When active, all critical doors and gates are highlighted for 5 seconds if open. What a grandpa talent does is, as you level him up, this talent will become active. It goes into a pool along with all the other talents if people pick them, and then one by one they get activated as you level grandpa up. Now what sucks about that is that they're at random when they get put into the pool. So what you'll get sometimes is all the stupid or weak ones at the beginning, and then all the good ones at the end. But I guess it provides incentive to feed grandpa and get all your talents active. We'll take that. Now unfortunately that is not the random talent I need, so I'm gonna have to respec, and we'll start the process again. Not the one I want. Also not the one I want. And let me turn this volume back up. Okay, hopefully that's not too loud, because this is going to be making sounds, as you guys can hear, while I'm going through this. All right. Not the talent I want, though. That's what we're looking for. Special blend. Now this should be part of her base kit. This is the talent that gives you the perk that gives you the ability to, when you walk through her poison, it boosts your stamina and gives your next attack the poison effect. So Sissy doesn't just automatically have that. She has to have this perk in order to have that ability. Now the cool thing is that other family members can also get this perk. So hers doesn't overwrite theirs, but it just allows them to have that same benefit, these same benefits, if they walk through her poison cloud. Now I don't know if she has rubber legs, if that effect goes for them too, or if they just get a poison effect. But poison effects, they stack with serrated and other talents that do damage over time. So it's something to think about, but definitely mandatory on her. So, and it's good for her stamina regeneration, and that lasts for 30 seconds, and then it's guaranteed to give your next attack a poison effect. There's no time limit on that. So we need that. So the rest of this we can just go ahead and go on up until we get to our next ability. So this is Scout, which will be good on her if she wanted to be more chaser. And you see me run this one on Hitchhiker and Cook, where your movement speed is increased by 5%, but your melee damage is reduced by 30%. With her damage already being stank, pretty much it's gonna be like she's walking up to people and hitting them with wet paper. It's not gonna do a thing, but it'll increase her speed. But what's the speed increase if your damage is crap? And her damage is so low that you can never get enough points to bring it to the point to where it's just quite usable. Now, if you were able to get, let's see, this talent, Violent, that is how you offset Scout, is that your damage is increased when carrying a full blood vial by 10%. So, as long as you have a full blood vial, your damage is increased by 10%. That offsets that 30%, reduces it to 20. But then once you get this to level 2 and Violent to level 2, then that comes down to 15%. So now you're at 20%, but it's reducing that by 15%. So now you're starting to get to that point to where you break even. And then by the time you hit level 3, you actually break even, because now it's only a 15%. Now your damage is only reduced by 10%. But if you had that full blood vial, your damage is increased by 20%. So you're getting that 10% bonus. So that's normally how you offset it. Because we went this way, and because this is a talent that's already set in her tree, she cannot get these as random talents. So, and because this is set in her tree, she cannot get that as a random talent. So we cannot use a build like that with her. So we're going to check out this dinner bell. Now, Easy Tuckered Out is an okay ability. The attacks you use, they take 20% less stamina. So it means that it gives you a chance to swing more. And it doesn't take as much stamina. But your stamina regeneration rate is slower. So if your endurance, if you're a character that has crap endurance, like, this is not a good ability to take. Because it's going to mean that your stamina regeneration, which endurance affects, is going to be very, very slow. So normally you offset that with Fired Up, which is after running out of stamina, there's a 30% less delay before stamina starts regenerating again. So that means that when you get Easily Tuckered Out, stamina regeneration rate is 60% slower. But this lowers that delay. So this starts offsetting the other one before, after running out of stamina, there's a 90% less delay before stamina starts regenerating again. By that time, you're overshadowing, easily tuckered out. So that's how you have to do things. You kind of have to pair things, and then they give you your bonuses. This is a grandpa talent. When active, the family focus ability duration is increased and the cooldown is reduced. This is what I'm going to be using, as you guys will see. This is what I like to have because you're going to be using family focus to see the objectives, so that you'll know where they are and what to be looking for. So, good to have. But we're gonna go this way. The reason why we're gonna go with Efficient Herbalist is because this is one of Sissy's blocking abilities. And you have to come this way to get it. So that means you completely miss out on all your damage buffs or your extension buffs that actually cause your poison cloud to last longer. But having this means that when you poison something, poisoning an object has a 25% chance to not consume any powder, 50% chance, and 75%. This means that you can poison things more and keep more and have a chance to keep that powder, because you only get 3 powders before you have to go back and make more. And you do those at motars, and those at random have different amounts within them. So sometimes they'll have 1, sometimes they might have 3, sometimes they might have 2, and you don't know which ones do and don't. So you'll see. But this is very good to have. And as you can see, mine is at level 2, working its way to level 3. Nobody escapes hell. The mini game for locked doors for victims is 40% more difficult. That's good to have. Then we have to go this way. And then you can also get slow and steady, so that while sprinting, stamina usage is decreased by 30%, but overall speed is reduced by 15%. Slow and steady actually is what you take with fired up. So that means that when you're sprinting, your stamina usage is decreased, but your overall speed is reduced. With this, after you run out of stamina, there's a 30. Okay, wait. Okay. Yeah, those two go together, I believe. All right. Remove that statement. And there's really nothing else that I could get from the random talent except for that, maybe. So we're going to take all our attributes because the characters max out at level 10. So yeah. All right. We're going to go and set her endurance up to about 35. Then the rest can go into her savagery so that she's not a complete wuss. And then that should be good for that. Next, we need to take Dinner Bell. So that's going to let us see if poison items that we poison actually do highlight the victims. If not, then I'll just have to respec and we'll go back to my other spec, which won't take long. Gonna switch that out with our powder, and then switch the other one out with our special blend, and then we'll let this set itself up. I usually like to use exterior alarms if nobody else is using it. Other than that, this, or if I have a cook, this, especially if they're running security pins. Because if they're going security pins, that means they went the way to where I don't think they can get this ability. So yeah. All right. Let's set up our ability. I like having the higher cloud duration over the damage, especially when it's only adding 1.5 seconds extra to it versus 50, that's only 5 seconds, but that's 5 seconds closer to a full minute. So, and then this, I don't care how long it takes to make poison, so it doesn't take that long to me. So bam, we're gonna take that. All right, now let's begin the quest of actually trying to get into a match with Sissy. All right, let's do it. This is gonna be the fun part. I'm kind of leery when I walk into a match and I see a Johnny right now because he's still broken. So alright, I'm gonna select those talents. I'm glad that he was nice enough to go ahead and switch. But he's also playing rank 1, but then again, he looks like he's pretty low level anyway. So we'll be watching his back, which is no problem. And then our cook, he's low level 2. Because his ability is only at level 1, and he's running blood. But that's okay, because he can still do business. So it looks like I'm the highest level on the team, but that's okay. And we're going to take exterior alarms so that way it's going to make it easier for them to be able to see when doors get open once the talent is active. And then he's good. He's got excited grandpa, which means that grandpa's sonar goes off more often. All right, so we'll see what the match brings. Let's get ready.
The search continues in Muerto County for a missing University of Texas student. The Sheriff's Department says Maria Flores, a native of Uvalde, was last seen near the town of Newt. Her vehicle was recently discovered abandoned, with officials reporting no signs of foul play. Authorities are hopeful that the expanded search into the nearby communities of Marlow and Chinatown will unearth new leads. Family and friends are urging anyone with information regarding her disappearance to please come forward. Residents of the Apache...
Okay, just wanted to make sure that was off. All right. So as we can see, our people are already up to no good. So what we need to do... Now that's family focus. So that's why we can see face. We need to... There you are. So what we want are these right here. These are your fuses. And on family, well, the bill is on cooldown. So this is what we want to hit. So that's what they look like on Family Vision. They look like little panels like that. And you do have to be in range. That one over there that you can see looks like a faucet. That's a drain. There we are. Let's catch him. So now we're going to run upstairs because that's where we actually need to be. Let's defend this for now. That's the fuse. So we need to watch this. Oh, you can set it up all you want to, honey. I'm right here. Okay, they attack Grandpa. I need to see. Is this the other side? Yep. Okay, I'm gonna need to patrol this because she's going to be back. Now, if that wasn't around the corner, now here's something extra Sissy can do. She can actually get in the thing and hide. So I could chill here for a minute. And then I could climb out. And target somebody. And they'll never know I was there. I'm gonna wait for him to come in. Now the bad news is that I have to watch this. She's going to come back.
Come out, whoever you are.
I need more powder. But I know as soon as I go, they're gonna make a move. Yep, I'm still here. All right. Now for the bad news. I need more poison, but I can't leave. So what do we do? See, that's those exterior alarms kicking in. All right. I know this is boring, but it's worth it. Because as long as they know I'm here, they won't be using this as an exit. They're on their way up. There's somebody. He's trying to get me to move. That means he's on his way up here. There he goes. Yep. This witch is still here. We're making a quick move. Gotta collect some powder. He's making a run for it. Cool. Got them all. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now, I still don't know if Dinner Bell worked. Have no clue. But we'll keep watch. Didn't kill anybody, but still fared well. Ooh, Leatherface got everybody. Good job, buddy. Right on. Alright, on to the next match. Alright, I'm staying with my cook. Alright, let's not hold progress up. Okay, now I could have swore I switched to my exterior alarms and it just kept sending me back to that one. Okay.
3 adolescent vandals have been terrorizing the city of Lexington, Texas with horrific depictions of famine and the macabre. Nearby active officers may involve remote Odessa sheriffs investigating evidence authorities locally intercepted years ago. Grotesque animal dioramas composed of fox bones have appeared in the recent history. The connection is unknown, but not likely coincidence.
They'll see the light before this is over.
As always, our mandatory check to make sure there's no objectives nearby. Now, we are going to have some objectives in here. So we kind of want to get in. We have a cook. So he should be watching the main area. While we come back here and lace the objectives. Okay.
Where the mountains reach like fingers to the sky. Never ask why. Love never dies.
All right, let's check our back area. Uh-oh. And see, with her high blood gathering ability, like, she's really good at just being able to just get the blood without having to have any perks. Uh-oh. All right, making sure I have everything over here. Let's hit the yard. There you are. This will slow that down. She's like, Sissy poised in it. All right. That should be all of our valves. All right, there's one more spot where a valve could be. Who's there?
Just a touch, and there.
She's pretty fast on her. You're gonna loop yourself right back to the poison, honey. She's gonna go back to the poison. I'm gonna let her get jacked up. Meanwhile, I want to make sure there's no fuse. There's not. Okay. Let's gather this last batch of blood. Let's go visit Pawpaw. Alright, pressure valve is on. Houston, we have a problem. I hope they didn't go out of there. Hi. We're gonna block their pathway out. They're gonna do it again. I just grab. Oh, I'll grab blood. Duh. Okay, I'm seeing another one over there. See, I'm kind of useless when I don't have my poisons. Alright. Where's a mortar table at? There's one over here. It's like everybody decided to quit feeding Grandpa. Okay, where's the damn mortar at? There it is. And it's empty. Let me at least go close some doors, because I think I'm gonna have to run all the way back to the other side of the level to find another mortar. I'm not going down there. Sissy, well, actually, Sissy can be okay down there, but I have the wrong build. Yep, they're just going to town on that, whatchamacallit. And me having to run all the way around the world to go get poisons. That's why I kind of hate this map with her, because you have to be smart. But the one area where you need all your mortars to be is the one area where they're not. So yeah, I have to run all the way back across. Yeah, I was gonna have to run all the way to the end of the level. All right. That's okay. All right. Yep, cook. Right on. He got on that. All right. So let's go ahead and let's get out of that. So what happened? What went wrong? Well, due to the fact that I have Herbalist, that kind of messed a few things up. Because I went Herbalist, I miss out on having rubber legs. So because I don't have rubber legs, that cloud could have actually slowed them. And then me having a poison attack would have slowed them even more. So I could have at least stopped one. But what I'm not seeing is Dinner Bell work. Because unless they can see things that are trapped, unless they can see things that are poisoned, which is why none of them went for the fuses, and then eventually made it to the knobs, which I didn't get to poison all of them because I got caught up in the chase. I should have kept on poisoning. But, and then that would have stopped that. The other reason why nobody likes that map is because your steam pump is in the basement. So it's the only map where the steam pump is in the basement. So if the victims make it to the surface and they get to a knob, or you can even find them down in the basement, I believe. But if they get up there and they get a knob, all they have to do is just backflip down into one of the wells and then turn that on. As you can see, face is normally up top with us. So what I want to do though, Dinner Bell doesn't seem to be working. Dinner Bell doesn't seem to be working. So we're gonna go back to how I was set up, and we're gonna keep it moving from there. So please stand by. Respecing in progress. Sorry everybody is taking so long. About darn time. All right, we're almost done. All right, do we have all our points? All right. Okay. So what we did is now we are taking Serrated. Serrated is a neat ability because what that does is every time you hit the victim, they will take one, it causes them to take 1 point of damage extra for the next 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds. Doesn't really sound like a whole lot, right? But when you tack on to that she also has poison, which is also a stacking ability. With this, now you've got 2 damage over time items every time you take a swing. And how Serrated works is that every time you take a swing, it just refreshes that duration. So you swing and then it's another 3 seconds, or say you do another swing in 2 seconds, it refreshes it to 3, refreshes it to 4, refreshes it to 5. So yeah, these are a good pair. Then you take your efficient herbalist on top of that, and now this makes us more able in combat. Now I'm still not gonna get the wobbly legs because I didn't go that route, but now this at least makes it to where when you go through that poison or you have to deal with it, now you're getting damage over time stacked on you. And then once we get to level 3, we have the option to take a second damage over time on our cloud. So that's going to be 3 damage over time items that a person is going to have the second that they walk into your poison clouds. So, and that's only for your poison clouds, not... Actually, no, it looks like it says blow clouds, or at least they're used for items. So, no, it looks like toxic cloud even works. Yes, okay. Sorry about that. So, yes, you'll have 3 damage over times running at the same time. So, we're not quite there yet. So, what we're going to take is effective by 12 seconds. Cloud lasts for 55 seconds. So that's almost a minute for the cloud. And then finally, we'll take this. Your other 2 options are actually pretty cool. This one allows you to apply your poison to bone scrap piles and toolboxes. You really want to piss the victims off. This allows for ultimate control. But you definitely need to have Herbalist to do this, because there are way too many bone scrap piles and toolboxes on the map. So you have to be smart with it. This one allows you to poison electronics. So this is how you can poison the battery, how you poison the battery and the generator. So that's if you want to go with that. Allows you to poison the objectives. So, all right. So we've got our 2 set. We're good. Let's get busy. We've got our point set. Good. All right. And depending on who we have in the party, we'll select accordingly, but always in sync. The more family focus we have, the more I can see the objectives and what to do. All right, let's get on it. Please, can we get a Johnny? Okay. Johnny. Okay, I'm gonna have to take one for the team here. And, or actually, I was gonna go ahead and switch my talent. Okay. Let's set this up here. Because nobody that escapes hell is gonna make the lock game 40% harder. And on gas station without a cook, just in case we don't get one, like, we need to be able to keep things locked down or slow the victims down. Awesome, we got a cook. That'll benefit him.
The search continues in Muerto County for a missing University of Texas student. The Sheriff's Department says Maria Flores, a native of Uvalde, was last seen near the town of Newt. Her vehicle was recently discovered abandoned, with officials reporting no signs of foul play. Authorities are hopeful that the expanded search in nearby communities of Harlow and Chinatown will unearth new leads. Family and friends are urging anyone with information regarding her disappearance to please come forward. Residents of Marfa, Texas say
They'll see the light before the...
Oh boy. Speedrunners. So this is a thing that you can deal with. So when we have speedrunners, that means we need to immediately move to the objective locations and try and lock them down.
Oh, love, my love, look at your love. Oh, love, my love, look at your love. This will help them see more clearly.
That's right. Alright, that takes care of that one, which is the easiest one for them to get to. But we can't stop. Won't stop. We need to get to the house now. Because that's where the rest of them are going to be. And see? Our cloud is still here. So we get our bonus. Alright, our locks are still good. Let's see. Let's go check our points of contact in here. Cool, I thought so. All right. Hello, face. All right, let's get out here. I'm seeing this hen over here going crazy. Why is that, John? And since I can't poison objects, like the battery, which is out,
They're gonna love this.
come on.
Getting me so easy. Keep away from us.
You'll see the path soon enough.
I gotta find help.
This is gonna take a minute. All right. See, so I couldn't stop him because I didn't have the disabling poison.
If you dare to look at them,
Let's grab these items over here. I missed these earlier. Let's get some poisons. And then I do believe we have a fuse here. I wonder if that means that someone stole a piece. Okay, so people can come through there. Okay, over here. Let's make sure we're good. Okay, wait, how? How? How did you just do that so fast? That's not possible.
perfect.
That is not possible, dude. All I did was walk over there. That was not long enough for her to be able to do that battery. You guys saw how long it takes for me to do that battery. Like, she must have literally just walked up, looked at the battery, and it just unlocked. Okay, try this mess again. There you are.
Just a touch and air.
He's gonna have to run back that way. Good. The other ones are running to the front. Dude, I'm not chasing you through the house.
For always is always forever. 'Cause one is one is one. Inside yourself for your fun.
He needs to run to the front.
All is one, all is none, all is none, none is one.
Cause I can't believe that, dude. Alright, what does she do? Just look at the battery? That person is still here. Alright, let's get extracurricular. See, these are health. So we'll just poison that. Now those are toolboxes. If I had the ability, then I could poison those too. Okay, they went out through the front. Dang. What did you guys do? Oh, he just straight out disconnected. So they probably overpowered him because he was the only one there. You'll have people that have been doing that lately, and I do not know why. All right, one moment, everybody.
The search continues in Muerto County for a missing University of Texas student, the Sheriff's Department says Maria Flores, a native of Uvalde, was last seen near the town of Newt. Her vehicle was recently discovered abandoned, with officials reporting no signs of foul play. Authorities are hopeful that the expanded search into the nearby community tomorrow will not
All right, round 2, fight.
You come to me, the song I sing
Okay, he's back here.
to see.
I'm gonna run up front, brother.
Reach like fingers to the sky.
We'll come back here and we'll poison this later. Cause see, while both of us are down here, there's nobody up top. Since we don't have a cook. So, lock that when you get through. So since we don't have a cook, we need somebody up here to come guard this area. Okay, nobody has been here yet. But first and foremost, let's go do a little bit of poisoning. Especially because this is always here. Giving them easy mode. Just put that right at the door, why don't you? Alright, now. We should be able to run inside. Let's make sure everything is good here. We'll do some blood gathering too. It looks like everybody is pretty mellow so far.
When you see the children, X's on their head.
Good.
If you dare to look at them,
Okay, it looks like we have a mortar in here. It's good to make a note of that. Uh-oh. Here we go. Playtime is over. All right. We got a poisoning sequence. First of all, we got to watch these gates. Because of that, we're going to duck into the house and poison. And then we're going to run back to the gates and look. Okay. Is that one? Ability is forever on cooldown. All right. So the question is, do we chase him? The answer is no. But we will close this door.
you'll see the path soon enough.
All right. Now, why we are out. To make sure there are no other locations. Okay, I don't see anything here. Cool. All right. All right, let's give them something to think about. All right, let's check these doors. Still locked. Someone has been here. Someone is here now. Gotta make it fast. Dang, and I gotta make it count. Alright, just to lock this down for now. Hello. Now I am telling you, she is here. Somebody needs to get on that. Damn it. Okay, it was over here. Crap. Gotta hurry, gotta hurry, gotta hurry, gotta hurry, gotta hurry. Okay, we got two things going. Cool. Alright, we're locking this area down. So there's only one way in and one way out.
Well, hello.
Who's here?
You've been chosen. I can't let you go.
Why can't I?
This will help them see more clearly.
See, Sissy can't run, but she could bring someone who can. Cannot use ability. Why not? It keeps telling me that. Get that one. goodness you guys are active. I can't do nothing about that. But, Hitchhiker, what were you doing with your traps, dude? Like, I expected him to, like, trap that. Did he ever trap that? I don't think he ever trapped that. I don't think he ever even used any of his traps at all. Because he shouldn't have had that light on experience, but just look at that experience comparison. Kind of sucks, doesn't it? But yeah, how one thing could go wrong. And you saw how much I was running around and poisoning stuff and making sure. But if one thing goes wrong, that was an automatic escape for victims. But remember, family's overpowered. But if our hitchhiker would have been using his traps better, and he actually would have been trapping objectives like he should have been doing, then you wouldn't have seen what you just saw. Oh, heck yes. I got something for you. Oh, yes. This is gonna be good. But please get rid of that raggedy chicken talent, because that is not helping anybody.
Reported cases of suspected food poisoning have led authorities to recall all meat sold through the Delgerson meat packing facility outside Coleman, which in turn led to the arrest of plant supervisor Justin Austin. 40-year-old Austin admitted some of the ground chuck produced by the facility had become tainted when several rats were discovered to have fallen into the processing unit. And Mr. Austin did not halt production nor notify city health inspectors.
They'll see the light before this is over.
Alright, time to get outside and start poisoning. They don't waste no time, do they? Let's hit the easy areas, then we'll hit the locked up areas.
Oh, love, my love, look at your love. Oh, love, my love, look at your
There's way too many valves. Alright, let's go hit these fuses. I thought so. So they do light up red. Okay. So they do light up red. It just doesn't make any sound. Okay, we gotta find these. Gotta find these fuses. I don't think there's a whole lot on this map. Nope. Nope, not back here. That one's poison. That one's executed. Anybody make it back here? Okay, good. Did I get this knob already? Nope. Got it now, though. I'm guessing all the fuses are inside the building. There's another one over here too. That's the end of that one. This queen is probably long gone. Just need one poison to make it count. I know exactly where she went. Alright, need poisons. I think that's cool that it's showing her and she is still poisoned. I can track you, honey. As long as the poison's in your system, I can see you. It's alright. As long as I stopped her from doing what I believe she was doing. That's off the map. We've seen this all before. Good job. Good job, family. Very good job. Dance of happiness. Yep, that damage just ain't cutting it. But he killed 4. Right on. Did pretty good. Even though I did all that poison, I didn't get nothing for experience. I'll let them figure that one out. But as you can see, with Sissy, it's all about those poisons. And that's how you deny people access to areas and how you just completely shut down areas. Now, Battle Sissy is a little bit different because she's not, well, you can go ahead and you could, you know, power the objectives, but you're gonna be losing powder left, right, front, and center, and you're not gonna have enough to fight with. Now the cool thing is that everything that you poison is gonna give them rubbery legs. So that means that if they pick it up, they're poisoned, they're gonna be moving slow. Then if you blow your poison cloud, they're gonna be moving even slower on top of that. So it's a very give-take type of thing with her. So do you want to be able to do damage at the, do damage and like make things that are picked up really bad, but you have a limited time to do that, a limited amount to do that? Or do you want to be able to poison everything in sight, but at the expense of being able to take somebody in the fight? So you have to figure out which one is more useful to you. Alright, we should be set to go. And I hate how I went to attack and use my poison instead. Let's see if this guy will switch with me. Oh no. No. Nope. Not playing Leatherface. Let's not start that. Let's not start getting into a bunch of matches where they want me to be Leatherface. I'm not being Leatherface. It's not the focus tonight. That was suspect. I'm saying no to that because anytime, and this is just a PC thing, anytime you get into a match and you see people with Chinese characters for names, cheaters. Automatically assume. Now, I may have been assuming incorrectly, and they may have been honest players, but 9 times out of 10, those are cheaters. So, yeah, we're going to stay away from that one, even though that was a good setup. Made my self-esteem go down to see that. I was like, wow. And it was such a good setup. Cheater and cheater. Nah, not doing that. We're not working with him right now. And that's the only thing I think that they need to change about this is whichever family member you want to be, you need to go ahead and be able to select that from the start. And then it'll put you into a match. You know, it'll match you up with you, another character, and then, you know, somebody who wants to play a Leatherface. Rather than it just being like a lottery. And then everybody scrambles to not be Leatherface. All right, we got this. He's a 10, he's a chaser. We got this. I'm gonna give you something different. Ah, he switched to cook. And then you got your locks. Okay. I'm good if you guys are. Leatherface has his big swings for good attacks, good savagery, tacker trad. So he's got the stereotypical DPS build. So we stay out of his way when he swings. And then our cook is looking good with his blood build. So we'll let him be the main blood. runner, but I'll back him up since I start way out on the end of the map. And that was crazy how they put stuff in new places too. Like, I had never seen the fuse be right there in that area. But I think that's part of the changes that happened in the patch, was that they made it to where they put things into more high traffic areas so that you're more likely to spot them, which is good and bad. But I think main priority is just getting in and getting to center and poisoning everything in sight, and then moving to the exterior areas if need be. But that center is pivotal.
Search continues in Muerto County for a missing University of Texas student. The Sheriff's Department says Maria Flores, a native of Uvalde, was last seen near the town of Newt. Her vehicle was recently discovered abandoned, with officials reporting no signs of foul play. Authorities are hopeful that the expanded search will unearth new leads. Family and friends are urging anyone with information regarding her disappearance to please come forward.
I can show these children the way. I know I can.
So let's skip the side stuff this time. Let's just head straight center. All right, let's poison.
For always is always forever. 'Cause one is one is one. Look inside yourself for your brother. All is one, all is none, all is none, none is one.
Okay, no knob right there. Okay, no knob. Ah, there's a fuse here. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna let our cook have some fun. Okay. All right, so our stuff is gonna be over here.
When you see the children, X's on their head. If you dare to look at them, soon you will be dead.
All right. gonna make sure nobody's up to anything over here at this door. Okay, this is still locked, so we're good here. Let's go lock this gate.
See what you made me go and do?
We're not never as love never
I'm only doing this.
just a touch and there.
I can see where you all are.
They're gonna love this.
Okay. Go check our doors. Is our poison still here? Yep. Let's catch that buff. Awesome. All right. Okay, let's hit this back area. Okay. Okay. And I poisoned this already. Can I re-poison it? Should have been poisoned already. All right. Okay, shouldn't be anything over here. Somebody got out. They got out through the back. But how? All the locks are still there. Okay, poison.
Oh, love, my love, look at your love. Oh, love, my love, look at your love.
All right. So one of them took that. Okay, they made it out through this back gate. All right, time to start getting the rest of the stuff that I didn't get to before. There we are. So I know there's a fuse in here.
Gonna be a lot of fear, but we'll be on the run.
That's been open too. Ah, I see you. Now, if only I can make it in time. Okay, she's not back here. There she is. Got her. Out there in the yard. Right on. So we had a couple escape. Yep, from that loading dock exit. I was hoping our cook would keep an eye on that, but he went down into the basement, which is the worst place for the cook to ever go. But we can't all be perfect. That wasn't a bad match. But now you see how important it is to poison and how you have to prioritize it. Because if you don't move when they move, then that's why I kind of like poisoning. Like if they're not rushing, I like poisoning the area I come in from and then working my way towards the center. But if they rush, then I have to rush too. Looks good, boys. Or girls.
Continues in Huerto County for a missing University of Texas student. The sheriff's department says Maria Flores, a native of Uvalde, was last seen near the town of Newt. Her vehicle was recently discovered abandoned, with officials reporting no signs of foul play. Authorities are hopeful that the expanded search into the nearby communities of Harlow and Chinatown will unearth new leads. Family and friends are urging anyone with information regarding her disappearance to please come forward. 3 adolescent vandals have been terrorizing the city of Lexington, Texas, with horrific depictions of famine and the macabre.
You're here with love
Seeing some of these spots are in little hidey holes that you otherwise couldn't get to. Alright, so they're moving. So we got to move too. Do we have any spots around here? Alright, just making sure. Ability on cooldown, as always, because I use the heck out of it. Found it. It's okay, Sonny. Yes, it will. Alright, let's hit outside real fast. There's a few things we need to go apply our poisons to. There is a valve out here, or so I thought. Just need to make sure. Uh-oh. Ability is forever on cooldown. I need poisons. But I can't find my way to any spot where my mortars are. Okay, there's one. There's my mortar. Question is, can I make it? Not with that thing in the way. Actually, yes, I can. Okay. Perfect. All right, we're gonna protect our area, as always. You know, this is our favorite spot. Where's the family? Okay, Faces down there. Hitchhiker's down there. All right. So this is how you lock all of these rooms to prevent them from getting in. For anyone who ever wanted to know how to keep them absolutely locked out. This way, it's only one way in and one way out. They'll have to barge those doors to get in. So that's what you do. You use somebody like Sissy or a hitchhiker to move and lock all three of those doors. And then that's how you lock your victims from coming in through there, through those doors. So now all I have to do is worry about this area. Because if a door is latched, that means it's latched from the other side. So that means they have to barge it.
I've got one.
Where? Send her on up here.
You've been chosen.
Get him.
Night so dark, wind so cold. Those fires burning, you can't grow old. You can't grow old.
I like how she sped up all of a sudden. Now suddenly I just cannot catch up to her, no matter what. And now, Hitchhiker, you were supposed to be keeping a watch on this open area. Okay, punk, really? Nobody cares, just go ahead and leave. Nobody cares. Okay, did nobody start this back up? Nobody ever started this back up. So it's just a free-for-all for everybody.
This will help them see more clearly.
It's just a free-for-all for everybody. They're all gonna get out because I have to run all the way back here to go turn this thing back on.
Some people just can't be safe.
Come on. I hate that it makes you go through that sequence. See, they're all out. And they're all just gonna sit there and just keep doing that. Now, if our Leatherface had rubber legs, rubber boots, he could just walk right across that and destroy him. So that goes to show you, you can be on top of your A game all you want to. But if your other family members aren't, let's just leave them out there. What does it matter? Alright, so do we have the other one? Or are they all out there? Let's wait for Papa to do his thing. Okay, she's still there. She's not there. You almost got lit up, partner. Sorry, traffic jam. Get her. She didn't make it. I hope all your friends are watching. You will get that. You'll get those that don't want to leave. They'll actually just sit at the edge of the match, especially on that map, and just teabag all match. Because believe it or not, the longer the victims hang out, the more experience they get. So even though they all escape, now I don't understand how the other one escaped from the East Road, but whatever. It's probably because our hitchhiker wasn't paying attention. But yeah. So let's see. How long have we been going today? Let's see. All right. So, okay, I thought we had been going for a little bit longer. We've only been going for 2 hours and 35 minutes. All right then. So even though it's about 8:17, we could go a little bit longer. Let's go ahead and put, since it seems like you gotta get in where you fit in. Now I was hoping that hitchhiker knew his job, but he did not. I don't think he knew how good I was. So, it's time for people to learn. I don't think he realized how good I was and that he would have been okay to go ahead and just watch the outside. Because oftentimes hitchhikers find that they have to watch the inside too. The outside and the inside. All right, and no. Especially seeing that at Twitch, yeah, no. We won't be doing that one today. I'm only doing it because she's a level 3. Given her build, this queen can poison everything on the map. And she better do it too. So we'll roll with this, because this will be a good backup to that.
Attack on 3 female college students in Pflugerville, Texas last year is back in the public spotlight. Pflugerville citizens are in an uproar demanding answers from Texas state officials on why no arrests have been made in the case. Reports say an unidentified man entered the home in the middle of the night, viciously strangling one female to death before attempting to stab her.
Told that boy not to bring those girls around here. Look at the dang mess he stirred up.
First things first, lock it down.
I'm too dang old and worn out for this nonsense. Why is this on me to fix?
Now I can't latch this without being trapped in here. So. Now if they start making too much noise, I'm gonna have to calm them down. Lock it down. lock this one down too. So those are going to be all 3 padlocks, which means that this area
I can't count on no one around here.
is well locked down.
Better get to it.
So let's see, what do we need to watch? This and that. Alright, there's Sissy. Hopefully she's on her poison patrol. Good. So I know where they are. Over there. I'm pretty good at tracking. Yeah, and as him, you have to come all the way around here to get over there. So yes, there is a way over there. You just have to go the long way around.
Focus. It will clear my head.
All right, let's check our gates. On our way to Papa. There's somebody. I see you. Bye. Okay.
Tastes good, don't it? I'm fixing to find me all, that's for sure.
Go get him.
Construction's going on.
Okay, cool. All right.
What the heck is everybody doing? Should have found it by now.
Okay, being so close to that generator is messing up everything. See, that's the bad news on this, is that to use your power to your fullest as Cook, you have to move away from that generator. Or else it'll always kind of pull your sound towards that direction. Alright, let's go make sure everything is good here. Sissy, have you checked down here? I don't see anybody. Haven't gone down here yet. Okay, unlock and open. Uh-oh. Okay, that was Sissy. Just making sure. These sounds, I am telling you. Basement exit opened. Sissy, you are not doing your job. So you know where they're all headed. Where are you guys at? Like, where is everybody?
Oh, sugar.
This damn thing is in here. Which she should be poisoning everything. And I don't think she is. So see, even with that, a lot of people say Cook is overpowered. How? They were still able to go ahead and do their thing and get away. Leatherface was the big killer on this. Sissy, she managed to do something because she got some good points. So I just happened to track everybody. But yeah, she was not hitting those fuses, or else they wouldn't have had that fuse box exit activated already. Nah, I'm ready to be Sissy. This is not the Cook show. He already got his turn. All right, we can do this. Alright, we got a good setup. Our cook is serrated built, so that means he can do a little bit of damage.
Flores, a native of Uvalde, was last seen near the town of Newt. The vehicle was recently discovered abandoned, with officials reporting no signs of foul play. Authorities are hopeful that the expanded search into the nearby communities of Harlow and Chinatown will unearth new leads. Family and friends are...
They'll see the light before this is over. Hey there, sugar. Where you been? All right now, where are you?
Grandpa's taking a liking to you. So for his sake, use that head of yours to think. Gotta be close by.
Night so dark, wind so cold. Those fires burning, you can't grow old. You can't grow old.
Alright, now it's time to get all of our stuff. Now it's time to lock this area down. So for anybody trying to sneak in here, this area is closed. Okay, so they still have a sneak way to get in here. I don't like that. Because they could still sneak in through this wall. Nothing special in here. So just remember that they can sneak in from around that way. But you can't get in any other way. They have to come this way. So this kind of messes it up for me too.
Where the mountains reach like fingers to the sky. Never ask why. Love
Alright, let's get back to poisoning. We got that over there. Okay, all these are locked. Okay, I can't get out through there, so there's no point in latching that. All right, lock it down. Deny them access to all the objectives. Or make it harder.
For always is always forever. One is one. Look inside yourself.
I got that one already.
All is none. All is one.
Okay. Okay, I'll say we pretty much got it locked down up here. Now, how about these victims? Gonna die, honey. We're gonna feed our pow so we can get that third talent to trigger. Let's hook him up. We'll remember him. 'Cause he's gonna be stuck there for a minute. Let's repoison that. Let's go repoison this one. Already poisoned. Okay. Now I don't know where our cook is. That's okay. I got this covered.
When you see the children, X's on their head. If you dare to look at them, soon you will be dead.
Let's smack him out. Yep, bad idea.
I need more flowers.
Man, this sound is just jacked up. Now, I knew they were going to do that. Get him. She ain't gonna make it far, trust me. There you go. So that took him all the way down and just knocked him all the way down all those levels. Time to get some poisons. Make sure all the doors are closed, because we can't have you guys having easy way outs now, can we? Where is our cook at? I don't even know where he's at. He disconnected. So is it just us? All right then. I don't want to lose my one and only poison that I have. Okay, so at least we still have his locks. Even though he disconnected. All right, let's do this.
Love you, Grandpa.
Listen, girl. If you insist on coming and going around here all the time, you better fix this little girl beat up.
Ah, boy, here we go. I can't chase after her. Face, I have to do it and hope that he can make it. Meanwhile, this cooldown is like way too stupid. It's like you have to stand there and you just have to wait. So you're just watching them run away and there's nothing you can do about it. Serrated, level 2. So all you do is just watch them run away and there's nothing you can do about it. The only person who can actually chase after them is Leatherface. And they both disconnected after that. They got mad. Oh, man. That was the only one who escaped, too. That's all right. Everybody kind of got upset for that. That wasn't nothing to be upset about. Only one made it out. And that was only because one of us disconnected. We were still doing good. If our cook would have been with us, that would have never happened. Not even one would have made it out. So that's no problem. All right. We got that. Ooh, cook for you. I got something for you. He'll like that. That goes good with security pins, which makes locks harder. So we got this. And of course, nobody likes Slaughterhouse.
Continues in Muerto County for a missing University of Texas student. The Sheriff's Department says Maria Flores, a native of Uvalde, was last seen near the town of Newt. Her vehicle was recently discovered abandoned, with officials reporting no signs of foul play. Authorities are hopeful that the expanded search into the nearby communities of Harlow and Chinatown will unearth new leads. Family and friends are urging anyone with
I can show these children the way. I know I can. For always is always forever. 'Cause one is one is one. Look inside yourself or your father. All is one, all is none, all is none, none is one. Where the mountains reach like fingers to the sky. Never ask why. Love never
Hey, Crow, welcome to the stream. Sure. Oh yeah, this is the last game actually. My last match. Ah, here we go.
Take this now. It'll perk you right up.
Okay, let's make sure that we don't have any fuses. Oh, yes we do. Hit it. All right. Let's run back and get another powder. How goes it tonight, man? Hopefully everything is good. All right. Hi. If it's in my sight, it gets poisoned. Won't be a thing around here you'll be able to pick up in a minute. Oh, right on. Yeah, of course. Please excuse my sound, man. It has been just tripping out tonight. Uh-oh. Sweetheart. Open the door. Go through the door. Turn around and close the freaking door, stupid. Good Lord. Sometimes you gotta spell out everything. Alright. So that means if somebody is here... Ah. No, that's just Grandpa. That means he's ready to be fed. I have a full vial. Just gotta make sure. Just got to make sure. I'd rather be sure than to get screwed. Okay, how's this doing? Battery is good, cool. Okay. Let's get some more poisons.
When you see the children axing on their feet, if you dare to look at them, soon you will be dead.
All right. So we know what they just activated. So let's run over there and let's make that a problem. They must have got to the one valve I didn't poison. Sorry. Let's make sure you guys aren't hiding in here. Repoison this. Alright, is this charging up? Nope, he got to it in time. Awesome. Where's my other family members? Close the gate, silly goose. Alright, Isn't there usually a healing item around here? Someone's nearby. Alright, you can tell where I've been. Okay, that door is locked. Let's get back to our other door. Ah, here they go with this again. All right. And that's sunny, so that always happens. Now, which one do they keep touching? Because it's one of these that they keep touching. Is it over here? There's one that they're getting to, and I need to find out where it is. There it is. Alright, let me become our blood banker real fast. Alright, that's already poisoned, so I don't know where they're getting the valves from. Let's shut that down. Alright, he already shut that down. Did you see somebody? Okay, no you didn't. Close the gate, silly. All right. No blood over here. All right, where's the rest of the family? Cook is over there. I see a valve that I don't think I poisoned yet, and it just might be where they're getting all their stuff from. Let's close that. Geez, where are they getting these valve handles from? Where do they keep getting these valve handles from that are not poisoned? Wow. They caught him trying to do it. All right, only one got away. Only one got away. I didn't get to kill nobody, and he got out from the valve exit. That's the only one. And she was going to make it because she has an ability that makes it to where she just doesn't take any damage for a certain amount of time. So nothing we could have did was going to stop her. She was going to bulldoze her way through. So, with that having been said, that wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad for a last match. You said banana bread executed. Yep. Banana bread executed. So yeah, we didn't do too bad on that match. That was a pretty good little comeback, little return that we did. And even though one got out, I mean, everybody gets all upset because you don't get 4. Skip that. As long as you got one, I'm happy. I mean, the others can get away or what have you, but as long as we got one, then we did our job. At least one didn't get out. So that has been the first side of Sissy. And we've seen her poisonous side, where she can literally go around and poison every objective around. But you see what we lose. We lose her ability to be able to fight. So, for tomorrow's show, we're going to be taking a look at what her quote-unquote fighting side looks like. So, what that means is that we're going to be losing our utility when it comes to being able to poison and lock down everything. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure out where the heck they were finding that valve from. There must have been one down in the basement that was not poisoned, because other than that, I would have seen them when they picked it up, because anytime somebody picks up something that's poisoned, they turn red. So it gives them a little red outline, so you'll know it when you see it. But yeah, so that's Sissy, unbroken, now in the game, and as you can see how much more different she is than Hitchhiker. As you can see, chasing is really kind of not her thing when it comes to that side of the spec. So, like I said, tomorrow we'll be taking a look at what more of a battle spec Sissy looks like, and more built for the fight. But like I said, we're gonna lose that utility. So I hope you guys have all enjoyed. I hope this has been informative. It was a ladies' night, the only lady who's in the game for now. Rumor has it the next character that's coming to the killer side is another lady. So it's actually going to be the one who taught Johnny how to be a serial killer. So we're going to see what she brings to the game. So let me go ahead and wrap up everything here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope this was informative. If so, you know what to do. So until tomorrow, where we will pick this up with more Sissy and explore her other side, I am Paiper Zombie. Thank you all for coming through. Lurkers, thank you for coming through. Crow, thank you for coming through. And you all have a good, great night. See ya.